Look, I think South Africans voted, and South Africans gave us a show of what they think about the ANC and where they think the ANC should be. Where we're at now, the ANC has had to form a GNU because they don't have a majority. And so I think that South Africans are not as naive as we've often made them out to be. South Africans are not as gullible as we've often made them out to be, and South Africans are clear what they want. Well, here now, what we see is the will of the people, because at the end of the day, we do have the president here from the ANC. The ANC did have the majority, even though it wasn't an outright majority, and we're seeing an ANC president. So we want democracy to prevail, we want the will of the people to prevail, and that's what we're seeing here today. You know, at this point, when it comes to the GNU, the first most important thing is that we have to be clear what the agenda is. We have to be clear what the program is. Our stance has been that we're not simply joining a GNU for positions. We're not simply joining a GNU because we want to be in cabinet. We want to only join a GNU when we are clear what is the agenda of the GNU, what is the program of the GNU, and how we would participate in that. But other than that, we've also been commissioned and mandated by the people of South Africa to hold this government to account. And that is something we will always do. That is a responsibility we will always have, regardless of where we sit on the GNU issue. A multi-party democracy is healthy. It's what we need in this country. We saw what one-party dominance did. It led to state capture, and it led to various other ills, particularly as they pertain to corruption. So a multi-party democracy is important. But the second, when it pertains to a GNU, what is important if you have a GNU, if you have coalitions, is to make sure that that government remains accountable, is to make sure that there are parties that remain holding the position of making sure that government is transparent and is accountable to the people. And so we will continue to play that role as Build One South Africa, and we think it's a critical role.